Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, the big misconception about these Gentiles is going on because you got these Antichrist deceivers muddying the water, which we know the deceiver and the deceived are the Lord's, but the reason that they can't get through the confusion is because they don't understand the plot of the Gentiles. See, because the Gentiles is being blessed. They are being blessed, and they have been blessed for a long time. You see, this is what they don't understand. Because they don't understand what's going to happen in the future. They're not looking at what's going to happen in the future, and they don't see what's going on right now. Because the so-called red dragon is telling them that everybody is the same, everybody is equal, and it's a democracy going on in the world, that's a bold-faced lie. But he done set up a system that's similar to a democracy because he allowing everybody to pretty much stay where they need to be, and that's most of everybody. You see, so when you go into the scriptures, we're gonna let the Lord speak. It all started in Deuteronomy. Now, in the Tower of Babel, he separated the people. That's verse 8. And most people know about the Tower of Babel, where he confused the languages and made the people go into different parts of the world, but they didn't understand what happened after that. Verse 8, it says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, meaning they was given something. Inheritance is something that's given. The Most High divided to the nations their inheritance. He gave them their inheritance. They inherited something. They was blessed with an inheritance. They was blessed with something, a matter, a land. See, they was blessed with something. When he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bound. See, the lands, boundaries of the lands of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. You see, and that part right there, people don't understand. See, the Israelites was also supposed to be in their land. And they not in their land, they've been scattered amongst the people. These are the people that lost their land. And through them losing their land and the Most High giving everybody else their land and their inheritance, this is the foundation. And people just can't get right because they don't know what the foundation is. They don't know what the situation is. So let's go into Isaiah 14 and 18. To back that up, it say, all the kings of the nation, even all of them, lie in glory. See, that glory is a blessing. That glory is that blessing that he's blessing them with. See, this is their time to be blessed. See, they got their own land. And they can be in that land and get the glory off of that land and the blessings off of that land, the worth, the inheritance off of that land, the money off of that land. When the father give his son the inheritance, he give him a portion of land. Or when he die, his land go to his son. His son inherit what his father had. And his son can live off of that land. That's why I say they lie in glory, everyone in his own house. They living in their own land, and this is how they are being blessed. See, and Yahweh brought up the same point. Yahweh said, this is the whole point that these people ain't understanding. These people have their blessing and they don't even understand it. They worried about somebody else's blessing. They worried about what the Israelites is going to get and what the Israelites got. See, when they already living in their blessing. Because the Israelites ain't over them telling them what to do, which is the main purpose of the Israelites. See, you can be in your land, you can lie in glory in your own house, and you ain't got to pay the Israelite tribute to be in that land. Look at chapter 61. See, this they don't understand how they being blessed. Okay. I'm gonna get right to the point. Verse 6, it say, "But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our God. You shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall you boast yourselves." You see, their land is gonna be blessing the Israelites. Their land is just to produce something to give it to the Israelites. See, this is what they don't understand. They thinking that they right now they ain't being blessed. They being blessed right now because they ain't giving their riches to the Israelites. They even getting rich off of the Israelites. See, they getting money off of the Israelites and they being blessed. That's why he scattered the Israelites in all these different lands so that they gonna get blessing from the Israelite and from their land. What is it? Zechariah 11:5. It says, "Whose possessors slay them." Who are they possessors? Whoever got a land, which are the Gentiles, and they can use the Israelites as slaves. Who possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say. See, now you got Israelites that can say. That's why you say all the Abraham's seed is going to bless all of the nations because they was going to be in these people's land serving slavery. See, serving them, giving them their labor. That's what Isaiah 14 was all about. They're not going to be serving hard bondage no more because they were serving hard bondage in these other lands. That's how they was being blessed. It say, blessed. It say, and they that sell them say, "Blessed be the Lord." See, they saying, "Bless the Lord," because he blessing us with these Israelites. "For I am rich." See, you getting rich off the Israelites. "And their own shepherds pity them not." Because their shepherds is a bunch of slaves, and their shepherds ready to take a payoff and a bribery price to sell out their own people. So we getting a total all around blessing from having these slaves in our land because they got kicked out of their land and spread all over the place, man. This is the foundation of the world. This is not changed just because the Illuminati in 1776, a bunch of German red dragons sat up and said, "Oh, we're going to start a constitution and we're going to start a whole country over here with these 13 colonies." No. We going to get away from the Queen and the British and we gonna start a whole country over here. And they went and started all these fake churches. They done changed the foundation. We got all men are equal under our religion in our country. No, that's a lie. The foundation of the world is that the Israelites is stealing these people's land, serving servitude, and the other people, every nation got their own land. And see, they get confused because Esau is in power. But just because Esau in power, he don't kick these people out their land. He let them stay in their land, and he set up a garrison like they did during the Greek time, like they did during the Roman time. They just set up an embassy, to be specific. We're going to have an American, Edomite, white man embassy in your land, and we going to monitor what you doing. And if you get out of line, then we're going to bring our military. But outside of that, we're going to let you stay in your land, and we'll put up some puppet leaders and monitor the situation. That's what they did in China in Hong Kong. They took over Hong Kong and they ran the whole operation out of Hong Kong. See, the Global 2000 made them having to abort their own children. They don't got no power, man. But they got an illusion of power. Esau know how to give them an illusion of power. So people thinking that they just confused. They don't understand the foundation. The foundation is that Esau is getting his blessing mainly, and he's allowing these other nations to enjoy their blessing with him. What is it? Revelation 18. Well, I can get it out of 17 and 18. Let's get 17. It says, verse 2, who with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. See, they all getting rich with and being blessed through the Israelites. They all getting rich off of it. It says, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Okay, same thing in 18. It say, for all nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. And so through America and the American dollar, these Edomites, the so-called white men who got their face on the dollar, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Frank, what the guy named, uh, Grant, General Grant, or whatever his name is, they all got their face on the dollar. It's a universal dollar. It's the greatest currency in the world. You got to have an American banking account and with the UN and the World Trade Center. See, they got a World Trade Center right there in New York where they hit in 9/11 because they got a global dollar. And that global dollar is how Esau have got his blessing, and these other nations is getting rich right along with Esau. See, and they being blessed because Esau allowing all of them to get rich with him. He depending on them anyway, and he's stealing from them also. But that's the foundation of the Gentile, and the Gentile is getting filthy rich because they benefiting off the Israelites. Now, when you go into Habakkuk, just to back up that, they drinking off the wine of her fornication. When you look at Habakkuk 3, it says God came from Teman. Teman is the grandson of Esau. Teman is talking about the Edomites. Habakkuk is talking about the Edomites. In verse 5, it says, ye also because he transgressed by wine. You see this, that's the wine that they all drinking. That's why Apostle John was using that wine situation. And fornication can go into a unity. They united with the wine that this man is giving all of them. See, whatever agenda that he got going, this is what they following. It said, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell. See, he all over. And is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. So all the people is heaped unto Esau, and he allowed them to stay in their land. But look at verse 8, it say, because you have spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil you. Because he's spoiling all the nations. And when you go into Isaiah, Salakia, when you go into Isaiah 14, tell you what he doing to these nations again. Not just the prophet Habakkuk, the prophet Isaiah said it also. Where is it? Yeah, verse 6, it says, he who spoke to people with wrath with his continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered. See, they were trying to pinpoint Esau because he the king, see, and he ruling over the nation. But all of the nation at the same time is in their land, lying in glory. See, all the kings of the earth is lying in glory in their land, receiving that blessing. But Esau is the one ruling they behind. And that's the foundation. So when Yahweh Shah say what he said in Luke 21:24, he said, and the Israelites shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive slaves into all nations, blessing all of these Gentiles. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles. The Gentiles can even have the land of the Israelites until the time of the Israelite, the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. See, till the blessing time. See, their time to be blessed is over. Until the time that the Gentiles being blessed is over by having their own land and not having to give tribute to the Israelites, but can get blessed by slaving the Israelites, having the Israelites in their land as slaves, that's when it's going to be over. And when it's going to be over? Verse 27. And then they shall see the Son of Man coming in the cloud with power and great glory. See, they're going to be ruling until they see Yahweh shall come. See, when he come, that's going to be the end of these Gentiles enslaving the Israelites and having their own land and getting benefit off the land without paying the Israelites. See, this is the foundation, man, and a freaking Christian and a Jehovah's Witness and a Muslim and a whoever dealing with these scriptures don't know what they talking about, man. They is not dealing with the truth of the scriptures, and they trying to sneak their way in there, and let's get that. It's a waste of time. You just wasting your time. What did Jeremiah prophesy and say? He said, "Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills, and from the multitude of the mountains." The hills and mountains represents kingdoms, just like in Micah 2 and in Micah 4, Salakia, and Isaiah 2, because the hills and the mountain is gonna have to serve the Israelites. It say, "Truly is the Lord our God. Truly in the Lord our God is salvation of Israel." Just like Yahweh told the lady at the well. Salvation is of the Jews. It's not of no freaking Gentile. The Gentiles got to serve. They got to go into the purpose that the Lord purposed for the world, for the earth. That they gonna have a high priest and a ruling class. See, a hierarchy. See, somebody who's going to do the service of the Lord and keep everything in order. This is the king of the jungle, Lion King. This is what the purpose of how God set the situation up, just like the animal kingdom. It's a hierarchy, man. Everybody can be in their own habitat, and they're gonna have a hierarchy. But see, the lions, which is the king of the jungle, act like the Israelites, and like in Lion King, they done fell away from their rulership, and they out here in the freaking jungle with the other animals, hanging with the pigs, eating a freaking pig and a rat. See, just like on Lion King, and they don't even know that they king. They don't know they're supposed to be sitting on the top of the throne, ruling the whole animal kingdom. See, they're a bunch of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, descendants of slaves, scattered all around the world, and they don't know they're supposed to be the ones ruling as king in this human kingdom, that has land. They don't understand these things, man. And so, this is what people ain't understanding. The Gentiles is being blessed right now on a high level, because they don't even supposed to be having this operation. But God is just, and He giving everybody blessing. He blessed everybody that came from Abraham. Most of these people came from Abraham. Now Japheth, a lot of these Japheth and Ham, a lot of them ain't even around. But the majority of the people is from Abraham, and all of them is being blessed, because most of them is receiving blessing by having a land and an Israelite slave. Just like America, you would come over here, they will give you some land, and they'll give you 2 slaves during the Homestead Act. Look that up in 1850. See, and this is what the Lord did to these Gentiles. Gave them some land and gave them some Israelite slaves. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, and Kakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.